This news updates. This morning we're going to discuss 1 year in office of Governor Monday Okpewolo, the scorecard, and all the things the state wants him to do going further. But first of all, let's take the news tidbits. I am Ifoma Okafo. Governor Monday Okpewolo assumed as the 6th executive governor of Edo State on the 12th of November 2024 with a promise to add value to the well-being of the citizens. 1 year down the line, correspondent Goodluck Inaini x-rays some major achievements.
2025 was a year that saw the people of the state taking delivery of major projects, just as policies initiated by the government of Senator Monday Okpewolo impacted on the people. Education sector received a boost with the recruitment of 5,000 teachers, while dilapidated schools were renovated, equipped with laboratories and functional classrooms. The higher education sector also witnessed significant renewal with the construction of hostels and lecture theaters as well as road infrastructure. A bursary scheme for indigent students was also introduced, while the adoption of the federal government NEL Fund program ensures that no child is excluded due to financial hardship. In the health sector, government initiated other laudable policy and programs. It has revamped and equipped a good number of primary health care centers in a bid to make health care available to the reach of the common man, just as work on the Stella Passenger Hospital are being finalized.
This one was abandoned for many years.
Governor Okpewolo is trying. I believe we bring a good light for Edo State.
We would do our best to see that within short time, between now and Christmas, this place should be activated.
The period under review witnessed massive road constructions and reconstructions across the state, a development which many say has aided economic activities. Significance of these is the ongoing flyover bridges at both Ramat Park and Adesua along Saple Road. The agricultural revolution of the state government meant to boost food security is paying off. The idea is based on Back to Farm initiative aims to boost food production through providing incentives like mechanization, access to high-yielding seedlings, and large-scale farming projects across the 3 senatorial districts to achieve food sufficiency. With the launch of Operation Flush Out Kidnappers and Cultists to combat insecurity in the state, some level of sanity have been restored, and to facilitate the operation's mobility and effectiveness, government provided high-tech vehicles and motorcycles for patrol and tactical operations. Life imprisonment and demolition of property linked with kidnapping were among punishments stipulated by the new anti-kidnapping law. The transport sector came alive with the reintroduction of the new Edo Line, a key initiative of Governor Monday Okpewolo's administration aimed at boosting public transportation and improving the welfare of Edo State residents.
We are looking at consolidating on some of the achievements we have made across all the sectors that we have focused on them, and then we want to extend some of them, especially the area of infrastructure.
I think Edo people are unanimous that other warrior, this Governor Monday Okpewolo is doing everything to make up for it.
Although the citizens have described 2025 as highly eventful, they want government to sustain the tempo. In Benin, Goodluck Inaini, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpewolo has inaugurated the Special Committee on Museum of the West African Arts, MOA, to look into the circumstances surrounding its establishment. Government House correspondent Goodluck Inaini again has details.
The committee is to be headed by the senator representing Edo North and the former governor of Edo State, Senator Adams Oshomole, while the Edo APC senatorial leader, General Sesi Esekhaigbe, retired as the vice. Other members are a former Deputy Governor Lucky Maswe, Former Secretary to the State Government, Pastor Saigeze Yamu, Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Roland Otaru SAN, and Osaze Amas Edobo.
As a government, we can't do this alone, so we have to employ the services of this committee to do a noble job, and we believe that we'll get the right result. For me, I will want a serious interface with external communities, ambassadors from different European countries, and we also want to unravel the people behind MOA. We also want you to have interface with the OBA.
The committee appreciate Governor Paulo for entrusting them with the responsibility that borders on the culture and tradition of Edo people.
We will approach this job with every sense of seriousness, with objectivity. We will do everything we can to enact the facts and ensure that at the end of the day, your desire for all the facts to be laid bare before the Nigeria public, in particular before the Edo people, that is achieved.
The committee is expected to submit its findings and recommendations in the next few weeks. In Benin, good luck in any NT News.
And now to religious matters. The spiritual leader of Christ Chosen Church of God International, Senior Apostle David Unuefe Ikiu, has charged Christians to show deep love for one another as commanded by Jesus Christ. Senior Apostle Unuefe gave the charge when he visited the Upper Lawani branch of the church. Judah Bugu has details.
Excitement filled the atmosphere as the spiritual leader and his entourage arrived at the church's premises. Impressed by the state of infrastructure at the church, Senior Apostle Unefe Ikue anointed the now-completed personage. The spiritual leader commended members of the church for their dedication and commitment to God's work.
It's like a dream because I know how this place was. It's like a no-go area. But God came in His love to bring us together. And what I'm seeing here now is the work of unity, work of love. This church can be reckoned one of the best churches we have in Christ Chosen Church of God.
He came to bless us. He came to teach us to walk in unity, because unity and faith go together.
Baba coming is a blessing, and the joy we have today will take us from now to the end of the year.
I'm so excited seeing our father, the spiritual leader of Christ Chosen Church of God International, visiting Upper Lawani Division.
The visit is part of the church's programs to encourage members to remain steadfast in their Christian faith. In Benin, Jude Abugu, NTA News.
And finally, family, friends, and well-wishers have celebrated the life and times of a man described as peaceful and industrious, Mark Okute, a native of Ibanke in Orionwa local government area of Edo State. Gift Akbere reports that the celebration took place at the NTA field, TV Road, Benin City.
That was the family, friends, and well-wishers of the deceased Mark Okute welcoming their guests. The children all danced alongside their guests and friends who traveled within and outside the city of Benin to pay last respect for a man described as hardworking, loving, and caring.
He will be remembered for his immense and enthusiastic capacity for hard work. He will be remembered for his unalloyed loyalty, his deep involvement, personal discipline, and dedication to do this. His words are always his bond.
His ability to unite us together as a family. He has done that we are all gathered together because of the way he brought us up as a father.
For the children, the legacies of their patriarchs still live on.
I feel sad because we didn't expect that he was going to go so soon, but we thank God for everything. He was a loving father, cared for his children and all that. I will really miss him.
Late Mark Okute died on the 17th of September 2025. He is survived by children, grandchildren, and siblings, and numerous relatives. In Benin, Gift Akpere, NTA News.
Yes, at this juncture we'll go on break, and when we come back we'll continue our discussion on Midweek Connect program. The topic this Wednesday is looking at the 12th, that's today, that is the 12th of November, marking it 1 year of Governor Monday Okpewolo assuming office. So we're looking at his scorecard and what he has really achieved, and where the people are looking at, all the places they want him to look at. So when we go and break and come back, discussion will continue as we already have guests in the studio.
Otherwise known as Waka. This is Health Plus. Today, searchlight on universal healthcare. What does it mean, Fatal?
It's good to sing praise unto our God, for it is pleasant and praise is comely.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode on Youth Arena.
Hey there, welcome to another exciting episode in Top 7 Jams. It's your girl Pearl.
You are watching NTA Benin, Channel 7 for your breaking news, program sponsorship and participation. Contact our marketing department. Follow us across our social media pages on Facebook, NTA Benin 1, on Twitter, NTA Benin 1, on YouTube, NTA.
Do you live in Aduawa and environs, or you need a conducive and open field in Aduawa for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, annual ceremonies, family or corporate events in a serene and conducive environment that is close to nature? Then look no further. NTA Benin Aduawa is a place for you. NTA Benin Aduawa has a large field for all your events and ceremonies. Also, at NTA Corporate Headquarters TV Road, we have a state-of-the-art fully air-conditioned ultra-modern hall for all kinds of indoor events with a standby generating set, therefore ensuring uninterrupted power supply. We also have NTA Pavilion for all outdoor events at the same venue. Guess what? Our prices are affordable, locations are easily accessible, venues conducive and highly secured. Our outside broadcast van is available 24 hours and can broadcast your events live. And above all, you can air your events on our award-winning program like Events and Style. And any booking on the field or hall gets a bonus of free news coverage. Wow! What are you waiting for? Grab this opportunity and have your celebration in a grand style. For inquiries and bookings, please call NTA Benin, the award-winning station.
Otherwise known as Waka. This is Health Plus. Today, searchlight on universal healthcare. What does it mean, Fatal?
good to sing praise unto our God, for it is pleasant and praise is comely.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode on Youth Arena.
Hey there, welcome to another exciting episode in Top 7 Jams. It's your girl Pearl. You are watching NTA Benin, Channel 7. For your breaking news, program sponsorship and participation, contact our marketing department. Follow us across our social media pages on Facebook, NTA Benin 1, on Twitter, NTA Benin 1, on YouTube, NTA Benin.
Yes, good to know that you're still there. Yes, today, the 12th of November 2025, is exactly 1 year that Governor Monday Okpeyolo assumed office as the 6th executive governor of Edo State. Many believe that the report card of the governor so far in office is loaded with achievements, especially in the areas of infrastructure, education, and transportation sector. In the area of transportation sector, here looking at the reviving of the Edo Line, new Edo Line, where commuters and travelers can now travel with ease. Are you talking about education sector undergoing transformation, especially with the upgrading of the Hussein College of Education, Auchi Polytechnic, similarly Edo State University, Yamo, and Ambusali University, Ekboma, have all witnessed innovations and upgrading. Meanwhile, in all these and more, many still believe, Nigerians in Benin citizens believe that a lot still needs to be done going further. We already have guests in the studio that will do justice to that, bringing to the fore some of these achievements of the governor within 1 year and the hope of other areas they want the governor to beam his torchlight. We'll have the guests in the studio are our friends that are regular this morning. Beside me is the Honorable Victor Asikiruwa. You're welcome. He's a political analyst. He has so many portfolios attached to his name, but let's take political analyst. You're welcome so much, sir. Honorable.
Thank you very much for having me in your program this morning.
You are really looking like an Edolite, as in ready for the celebration, 1 year celebration of the government.
That's good. We have to be proud of that.
Yes, welcome so much, and we really appreciate you for coming. We have our Bishop Austin Igbasa. It is Sword of Liberation Bible Church International. He's here with us in the studio. Welcome, Bishop.
Good morning, and thank you, Via, for having me.
Bishop, you're looking, you're already in a celebration mood.
Yes, we have to celebrate it. In every situation, we have to appreciate God.
Of course, welcome so much. We really appreciate you, for both of you, for coming this morning. We know it's not easy coming to, because there are so many talking about infrastructure that governor is trying to put in place, and because of that we have gridlocks around this area, but we look forward to the completion of these projects, giving them 18 months, now reducing it to 14 months, so that there will be free flow of traffic around this Adoawa and the environment. You're welcome so much.
Thank you.
So before we forge ahead, let's take our backgrounder that is going to usher us into what we're discussing today. 1 year in office of Governor Monday Okpeyolo.
Today, November 12, 2025, Benin City, the Edo State capital, will be playing host to sons and daughters of the state, both within and outside the country. Dignitaries from all walks of life will also be expected to grace an epoch-making event in the state. It is the 1 year anniversary of the Governor Monday Okpeyolo-led administration. The governor, Senator Monday Okpeyolo, took over the mantle of leadership from the former governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, November last year. He became the 5th democratically elected governor of Edo State and the 6th governor since the creation of the state on August 27, 1991. As this government marks 1 year today, Edo State has witnessed several transformations, especially in the areas of road constructions and rehabilitations. The landmark ongoing constructions of the flyover at the popular Ramat Park, the flyover at Adesua along Sapele Road, health, agriculture, renovations of schools, recruitment of more teachers in the primary and secondary schools, the aggressive fight against cultism and kidnapping. These are to mention a few. As Midweek Connect looks at these achievements and areas still needing government's attention, you can call in to rate this administration's performance in the last 1 year.
Thank you so much, Rosemary, for that background. I think the background plus in addition to the introduction parts, have really chronicled all these achievements and more of the governor. So, on your own part, Honorable Asikiruwa, did I get it this time?
Well, you tried a little. It's Asiriwa.
Asiruwa. So that K is silent.
You draw the rope of progress gradually.
Okay. That's the meaning.
Yeah,
very beautiful. Asiruwa. Honorable Asiruwa. So, which areas do you think you are really impressed that the governor has done this 1 year?
Well, thank you very much. Kudos to the governor, Monday Okpebolo, and kudos to Edo State for creating a peaceful environment for him to perform. To me, I'm happy with the strive the governor has put in place. It shows that there will be a greater thing in the next years to come. I saw him when he was coming as Moses of our time. You know, when God called Moses, thank God the bishop is here.
Okay.
He said, Lord, why me? You know, I'm not an eloquent. I don't talk more. I don't have the strength to shout. I don't have this. God said, I've sent you. So when Monday Okpebolo came aboard, a lot of people saw him as someone, because he doesn't talk much and his appearance, that what can this man do? But surprisingly, what the man have done for some few 365 days now, that's why I give you kudos, because there are a lot of things we have not experienced in Edo State that this man, this very excellency of our time now, brought in Benin City and in Edo State as a whole. You can see the flyover there. When we travel, we see flyover that say we thought it's a miracle that it could not walk elsewhere apart from where you are seeing there. But he stepped into it. We thought it was a joke, thought it was a thing that it cannot accompany, but today it's almost at a completion stage. When he came in, there was insecurity everywhere, cultism, kidnapping, terrorism. Most local government in Edo State, the farmers cannot go to farm because of terrorism and attack. But he came, he was addressing the issue of terrorism one way or the other, even to the extent coming up with a law. If you harbor anybody that has to do with cultism, then that has to be demolished. And it started. As of today, it will interest you to know that this insecurity have reduced. Not that it's totally off, but it has reduced compared to what we saw when it came in. And if you quickly look at the area of educational sector, The governor came in here last year, and most school, more especially secondary school in this state, you will see a school with a principal and a teacher. You see a school, children sitting on a block. They arrange blocks, stones, they sit on it. But today, not that it's totally settled, but there's a relief. He has addressed an issue of confirming some teachers who were casual and bringing some new blood into it. And by today, I can see some schools have some teachers. Not that they have enough.
Okay.
They have some teachers that can also take care of our children. And in the area of infrastructure, before, if you are going from here to Auchi, it takes you almost 4 hours. I traveled through it one time last year, but now it has reduced a little. So for me, I want to say that
reduced as in there's a part that is
some parts have been fixed, and the construction is still ongoing.
Okay.
You can drive quietly and manage some situation. While you get to some other part, you drive freely.
Of a palliative.
Yes, well, it's not all that a palliative, but the work is still ongoing. Not that they are finished. A palliative meal. Let's create this art venue for people to manage for now. That could be palliative. But now, it's just like Saple Road now. It's no go area, but there you can see what going on there.
Thank you.
So that is exactly what I would not buy your language, like the Saple Road. They should create a palliative area.
Okay, we'll go to what the areas you want the solutions to. Or
so for now, in area of education, they might have tried the moribund Edo line before has come back to life, and
line, just like
in agriculture too, is he has strived a lot with his transformative leadership and dynamic role he's playing. You can see that. Last year, when he came in, you can see a bag of Gary, just Gary, was almost 54,000, 48,000. We monitor all those things. But today, you can see a bag of Barry to buy 24,000.
I'll come back to you to ask you maybe what you feel the governor did to make, maybe break into that value chains of the middlemen trying to exploit people. I'll come back to you maybe when we're talking about the way forward. Bishop Igbansan. So where do you feel Governor Monday Okpewolo has really done well? Exactly today is 1 year. Where do you feel, in addition to all the areas we've already mentioned?
Well, we look at the governor as a person. If you remember vividly, while people were condemning him, even while the campaign was going on this same platform, I mentioned that people will be shocked by the time the man assumed office. And looking at what he has done, looking at his person, that is number one, because you cannot remove the personality of an individual from the position the person occupies. When you put him side by side, you will see that we have a man who is calm. We have a man who is a listening governor. We have a man who is accessible to the people. We have a man who is not sitting in the office and give job to people and will just look at them from far. We have a man who visits the site, come on schedule and look at the work, and he has even taken action in the place of, because you can have the power to hire and you might not exercise the power to fire. But you will see a governor that have the capacity. People look at him. I compare him to Tinubu, our president, because you see, when you look at our president, people judge him most time. They judge him by his look. And most time when his opposition judge him by his look, they always pay dearly for it, because the look of the man is different from the real man. And they mistake him most of the time. His opposition view him with his look, and they always pay. There is no time they view him like that. They don't pay. They pay dearly because the look of the man make people to say, this one, where can they work? Can he do anything? Can he do that? We are in this same state where our Oba was taken to court. As at the time, Senator Monday Okpe will come. But you see a governor that have respect for tradition. You have a governor that have respect for culture. You have a governor that have respect for institution. You have a governor that is a decisive person. That is one. I'm talking of his personality because Honorable have mentioned some of the areas the man has. But I said to you that you cannot remove a person from the office the person occupies, because whoever you are will always reflect in what you do. And when you look at it, is somebody that hit the ground running. All of us know the number of persons that are being wasted on daily basis when he took over, and we're almost shouting to the rooftop as at the time he took over that the other governor who was seated was looking elsewhere while the killing was going on. But when he came, we saw strategic planning and hitting the ground running, because you cannot if you say it's not an issue, those people that love their person, then there is no way you can replace that person that have died, and coming on board to be able to do those things and also back it with law, to be able to give it a boost, so that people now check who is coming to stay in your house. You check, you look at the profile of the person before you take anybody else, so that your house will not go for it. So the kind of person the governor is also speak loud of what he has done. He has touched areas. I saw some people, some politicians jumping up who had the opportunity to rule this state, and they closed down Edo line. But thank God, New Edo line is on board. You see that our children they forget history. There are people that are clapping for Okpewolo today. They are the one that closed Edo line down when they were in position, and they said that the government have no business doing business. But today, looking at Edo line alone, look at the job opportunity. And the job opportunity, we also have a governor in this state. All jobs go to outsider. But today you have a doorman driving. You have a doorman servicing the vehicle. You have a doorman manning a gate of where they are doing a door line. Look at the chain of employment that has come through a door line alone. Now look at the purchase of the vehicle. Look at the buying of the fuel. Look at the servicing of the vehicle. Or changing of this and that spare part. Everything is done within Edo State. We also have a governor who almost sold all the assets of Edo line where they are in different places. But thank God, we have a man who talks a little, who does so much. That is the kind of achievement we have seen coming from that background of where people did not believe him. Somebody reported that the flyover collapsed. It's even a lawyer, and something that was not real. You cannot see the mindset of someone who wrote and said the flyover collapsed when it is still here. Now you now ask yourself, we have a man who hit the ground running. If you look at what happened before he was sworn in, he started negotiating this contract. It was not the day he was sworn in. He started negotiating before the day of before he was sworn in, and he hit the ground running. So this area of agriculture, upgrading of institution, like we said, like my brother said here, there are so much to be done. But when they break, you are going to dictate the day by what happened very early. And looking at what the governor have done within the time he came into power, he has fired people. And that is the capacity of a good leader, that when you set a benchmark for people to run a vision with you, if they don't run it well, you tell them, please exit and sit somewhere. Let somebody take the steering of that particular place I put you. So we see a man who is, this governor is not a governor that is a keyboard. When he was coming on board, people say he's a keyboard. When you say do, he will say do, re, mi, fa. Now they were shocked now that people you say untouchable. This governor is not somebody that you call on phone to say this is what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. That was the mindset of Edo people, that oh, this man coming is a novice, he doesn't know left from right. But today they can see that the man is a man of himself. He's a man that knows where he's going. He's a man that takes decision that a leader ought to take, not waiting for somebody to press you like keyboard. So for that is an achievement on its own, when you have a leader who knows where he's going and know when to go, how to go, and where to go, and who are the people to go with you. Okay. So those are areas, because we have mentioned some of the infrastructure, we have mentioned about education, there are pockets of the work, the infrastructure, road works here is something that is an issue that the governor has come in to fix. though the projects are not commissioned now, but you can see projects that are ongoing, that are lifespan projects and projects that are going to affect the lives of the people. You see people say now road we will chop. If you don't chop road, what will you chop?
Okay, Bishop, you know, 1 year in office is a great achievement. It's not easy. That's why we want to include viewer out there to join in our discussion. They can call in on this number 081 090 42594 081 090 42594. You can call in to your own opinion or where you think the governor needs to look into in areas of infrastructure, education, transportation, and all whatnot. So call in and join us. It's like we're already having a caller. Okay, it's cut. So Bishop, let me still stay with you. In as much as you are raising all these developmental strides of the governor, some people still frown and grumble that most of these developments are centered only within Benin and centered outside Benin, as in Asian side or what, not concentrating in Benin, that there are so many areas that the governor is not looking inward. Let's see whether is a caller. Hello? Oh, sorry, we missed it. So what do you have to say about it? You're talking about Edo, but you still see some people saying it's just around communities in Eastern, Central and Eastern, not concentrating that Edo and Benin, that is even a state capital, is not having a boost.
Well,
hello, sorry, Bishop.
Hello,
good morning.
Good morning. My name is Daniel.
Okay, Daniel. Daniel, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Benin.
Okay, Daniel, can we hear you?
There's 3 things I want to talk about as regards this 1 year. Number one is the issue of security.
Okay.
I really think that Governor Kwewolo has not done much with regards to security. If you look at our highways now, you see that it's not safe. Not too long, a lady was kidnapped, and it took the help of someone from Delta State to come and release that lady. It was on the social media. Our roads are not safe. Traveling along, Benin Abuja road, even Benin Lagos road is not safe. Then number 2, the issue of bad roads. I don't think they are talking about flyover, which I think is a federal government project. Our own land roads, very, very bad. Very, very bad. And the government needs to look into that.
Okay.
Not the issue of flyover, because even for me, flyover is not something that Edo State actually needs now. What we need now is that our inland roads should be fixed, because we have a lot of bad roads. If you look at Benin, Benin has good road networks. All the road networks, if they can fix those roads, I tell you, it will be something that's very, very good. Then 3, I want to employ this government to avoid unnecessary distraction. Because I see that the predecessor, I'm talking about the back and forth fight, let me call it fight. The past government is not necessary. It's a distraction to this present government. So you should try as much as possible to focus on development, focus on infrastructural development, focus on security, focus on generating revenue for the state. IDRO is important. So that borrowing of money will be reduced. If you look at the past government, they borrowed less. So this government should generate revenue so that to avoid borrowing to build infrastructure and all of that. So those are 3 things I want to talk about in this 1 year where we lose governance. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Thank you.
Yeah.
So let me start from my immediate rights. Bishop, I'll come to you. Let's handle these issues. He raised so many. The caller Mr. Daniel raised so many issues on security, talking about the security is on the highways. That Benin is a gateway. That a lady was kidnapped, and it took somebody from Delta to rescue the person. Then he also raised so many. Of course, you heard all this. Let me take so that we can react to all of them at the same time. Hello, good morning.
God bless you, madam.
Your name and where you're calling from, sir?
My name is Bishop Dr. Sadolo Anthony Ochei.
Okay, you're welcome, Bishop.
My name is Bishop Dr. Sadolo Anthony Ochei.
We can hear you, Bishop.
I'm calling from Benin City.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Let me greet my brothers.
Okay.
Because I greet you. I can see you even though you cannot see me.
I double hail you, sir.
Okay, God bless you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, it's
we missed it. We hope, Bishop, we are waiting for your call. You can call back. I don't know what happened. Maybe network. So before he calls back, hopefully, he raised the issue of security on our highways, that federal roads, in as much as the governor is beating his chest, being happy that he's doing federal roads, that those roads are not they are not state roads, that he should concentrate in connecting roads inside Benin City and the environment and those states, talking about need assessment, that the governor should look into what concerns the state and the people, and not trying to do the job of the federal government, that you should also avoid the distraction, that what he termed that is distraction, that he should focus on development, that is like they're bringing the past governments to distract them in what they are doing. He raised so many issues around here. So what do you have to say concerning that, Honorable? These issues that
thank you very much. I quite listened to him.
Yeah.
And he started from this area of insecurity.
It's an emphasis for listener out there to really understand the caller, the last caller, where
the area of insecurity. We have talked a little about it before. What we said is it has reduced. And it's still ongoing. It has reduced, doesn't mean it has stopped.
Okay.
It's just like when you sleep in a room and overnight you see a lot of mosquito, you try to look for the barrel flint to flint it the following day, and the moment you flint the room, the mosquito, they will all subside to give you a sign of relief that no mosquito here. It doesn't mean the next 2, 3 or 4 days mosquito will not come again. So I know this present government is working seriously in area of insecurity. So someone kidnapped, well, fine. It's still ongoing.
On the highway.
So, yes, on the highway. So we are also advising that the present government should put more effort to beef up the security for check in those highways. I supported that, it's good, but it has reduced. You know that the problem of insecurity in Edo State have reduced. Like area of roads, fine. Maintenance, construction of roads is going to be an endless activities for government anywhere. So what we are looking at, let's see what this present government will do from now, because the rainy season is subsiding now. Very soon we'll be entering a dry season, and roads are good, to construct, to maintain during dry season, not even rainy season. So for that, let's see what happens in the next 6 months. And see what government will do.
Internal
road for the internal roads. So for the area of distraction.
No, I want the bishop to. You cannot exhaust all the day. I want the bishop to react on this area of. We are still having callers before bishop. Just hold on. Okay, we lost it. In the area of distraction, he said that this government seemed to be distracted, trying to bring on board, he's not allowing the sleeping dog lie, that he should, focus on development and leave past administration. It's like somebody is just trying to. Hello,
good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
I'm listening to your program. Thank you for this program.
Okay, please can you tune down the or just move away from your TV set. You still hear us, it's interfering.
Okay.
Alright, okay. Your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, I'm Harrison from Benin.
Okay, Mr. Harrison, you're welcome.
Yes, madam. I think it's too early to judge the governor.
Okay.
Whether he's performing or not. 1 year in office is not enough to pass judgment on any governor. I think we should give him 2 years and let us see what he can do. Because the previous administration left a lot of problem on ground for the governor to do. Especially the demolition of the central hospital and demolition of the library. I think there's no sane governor that will do that. But Obaseki did that. So I wanted to be a Bewolo some time, at least 2 years. Let us see what we will do. I don't want to pass any judgment on him now.
Okay.
Until after 2 years.
Thank you.
If I want to think whether he's performing or he's not performing.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Harrison. Let's quickly take another call. Hello.
Hey, madam. God bless you. Good morning.
Okay, Bishop, you called back. Because want of time, just summarize in less than 3 seconds or 4 what you have in mind to tell us, so that they will deliberate on it because of time, sir.
Yes, what I want to say is that the governor is doing well. He started very, very well. But all the same, I still want to appeal to him that St. Savior 100-feet road which Ogbomodia carved out for us, they called 40 circular, have not been touched, and that road leads from Sakoba Road to Bobaye. Now that they are doing flyover at Rama Park, it will help to sustain the lifespan of that bridge. We are appealing from him in this side that they should help us to bridge that bridge and construct the road. It will help the state government, the local government, and people in that environment.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you so much, Bishop. Thank you. We really appreciate your time.
All right, then. Thank you.
All right. So, Bishop in the studio, Bishop Egbasan, I asked a question or your reaction on this distraction. It's an issue.
I think is an advice to the governor, because like I tell people, government is a continual something that you is like a relay baton. You do your own, you give the baton to the next person. So we know that one person can spoil the group relay, but when you have done your part, you'll be able to. People have also watched your part, that you have done your part well. That issue of distraction, I want to advise the governor, like the people have said, the distraction is all over the place. If you are driving a car today and you are blaming the person that drove it last week, people will ask you that your expertise should come on that car and you fix it and use it to run. So whatever damage has been done yesterday, you can fix the car properly and make use of the car for your own purpose. I want to that as much as you can criticize the former governor, the time of criticism, the effort into criticism will go a long way if such effort is put into governance. Because don't forget, Mr. Governor, that it is the people that will judge you. You cannot dance and judge yourself. So it is the people that will judge you. They will judge you by what you have done. Also, they've seen what Oshomole did. They saw what Obaseki did. They are going to judge you. And that is why there is no need to condemn anybody. There is one thing Obaseki did about CCTV or this thing about security. Yeah. As a security expert myself, that such things should not be pulled down. We should not pull it down because of one person. Continuity, as much as you can criticize Wike, when Wike came into power, some of the job that Rotimi Amechi left undone, he completed it. He didn't wait to give it out again. He completed those projects. And today, to the credit of the people, because it is about the people. So we cannot say Obaseki ruled for 8 years. He did not do one good thing. It is only a madman that will say that one, that he has not done anything good. So if he has done some things that you felt is not good, do your own. Learn from Mr. President. Mr. President did not talk about Buhari. You didn't hear, have you heard Mr. President talk about one bad thing Buhari did? The man came, he focused, he has never condemned Buhari one day. True, and all of us knew that for 8 years of Buhari's government, that Tinubu did not have a contribution. They make sure that Tinubu is a persona non grata. Yet the man did not grant any interview. He did not grant any interview anywhere to contradict Buhari's government. Okay. Everybody was blaming him then. Yet he did not grant interview. Now he came into power and took over from that man. And we saw a lot of things that are rotting. What is the president doing? He has never granted interview and said, the man spoiled the country for me. That's why I'm having some issue. The man sat down and started fixing. So Mr. Governor learned from Mr. President, President Tinubu, that he did not bring any blame to Buhari. He focused on governance. And look at Tinubu. Tinubu did not listen to hype men. Those people that praise you to high heaven, and they'll be the first people to criticize you when anything happened to you. As much as you say Obaseki have done one or two things that is not good, I contradicted some of the policy of Obaseki while he was in power. But at least as a public affairs analyst and a security expert, I know Obaseki did some things that are that are perfect, that you can continue from there. And look at the one he has done that is not good. You fix it, because people will not blame him for what he didn't do well. They will blame you for the ones you sat on the steering and you did not do well. If I'm driving a car now, somebody used the car to enter gallop yesterday, and I want to be using the same car to be looking for gallop up and down, so that I can confirm that the man that used it yesterday has destroyed the shock absorber. There is no sense in that. Okay. There is no sense. Absolutely. The distraction is too much for Mr. Governor. And even as we celebrate 1 year in office, my father used to give a parable. He said, bushmeat escape trap for inside bush if they do Thanksgiving. Number one, they never come out for bush. So they to start saying the town where there is no trap on the highway. So that trap, when he escaped, is not the only trap that is in the whole forest. So there are other traps. So Mr. Governor, as much as people will clap for you, because politicians know how to praise you and call broken bottle, they will call it third road for you. It is you, like I said to people, all the commissioners you have, nobody will remember their name after your tenure. Everybody will only mention your name. Only your name will be mentioned. Nobody will remember those who work with you, who say, "God, do it like this, do it like this." The distractions are too many. Okay, take decision. Don't blame the man who has done something. Correct what he has done. When you correct it, Edo people will praise you for what you correct, not the error that you are pointing at. Learn from Mr. President. President Tinubu is 1 year above. He has not even talked about what Buhari has done that is not good, yet he's fixing it on daily basis.
Thank you, Bishop. I'll take that as your round of statement. Yes, because we are really pressed of time. So, Honorable, talking about continuity, let's look at this MOA, the Museum of West African Arts. Talking about continuities, like there are controversies surrounding it. So what do you have to say concerning it? Because Bishop mentioned if there are policies and programs your predecessor has established and they are good, you have the right to continue it, borrowing leave from our president. So what do you have to your talk on MOA?
That's an interesting word, just like what Bishop has said. you don't need to start criticizing what others have done. And for continuity, it's always the best in governance. You don't say, oh, this man wanted to build a radio station and now he's saying we are not interested in it. They have plan. They were reasonable people then that reasoned together that this thing should be there. So in your way is to ensure that as far as that project has started, you have to complete it. Just of recent, I wanted to react over some issue that have to do with the Ministry of Education. But within that period, I discovered that they approve Ministry of Education coming back to that place, because a huge project that is there, even if you travel all over Nigeria, you can hardly see a project of that nature tagged to be a ministry, not an industry, not even anything. So I believe that whichever project that is on ground before, it has to be work on, develop on it, beautify it. Well, it's a good plan, and still advise people that the governor to concentrate and see how it can be put in place, because one, in the first instance, it was the state money that was used over it, and you don't need to abandon it. The time you abandon, you are wasting the state resources for the past. So rebuild it and see how you can develop good things about it. So for that, I still want to give kudos to the governor, Senator Modokwevolo, for his transformative governance. Thank you very much.
Bishop, just round off 1 second. I know you want to really still commend the governor for his good works.
Mr. Governor, you have done well, and please, on the issue of the market and the ticket and other things, I want you to please put your eye on ground and go hit the ground running on this fixing of the road, because we are already having the dry season. I want to appreciate you, and I want to say the people needed you to do more. We're expecting more. Let us congratulate on governance. When you lead us well, as you are doing, to get 3-point-something million votes will not be a prayer request.
Okay. All right. The people of Edo State have spoken with one voice. We thank the guests that came this morning. We really appreciate your insights in this the discussion this morning. We look forward to you coming next time when we call upon you. Viewer out there, you've really thank you for also being there and being part of this discussion. We thank the callers. We expect more callers next. I think we are having the issue of network. So on this note, we are saying congratulations to Governor Senator Monday Okpeolo for his 1 year in office, and we look forward to him beaming his light on some of these issues that his people just raised this morning. So until we come your way next week, stay safe and always pray for people in authority. Bye for now.